Howdy folks, thank you for clicking on the video. So, a bit of Trangia cooking today. You're witness to an experiment. I've always wanted to be able to make a pizza on my Trangia. I want to know if it's possible. So I'm going to have a go. I've done a bit of research and I think it will work, but we'll witness it together. This is the Trangia 27. It's the smaller one. So, you know, I thought I could have used a bigger one, but I'm just going to make little mini pizzas. So hopefully they'll fit in the pots that come with this. A little run through the ingredients I've got. So I've got some basic flatbreads, a bit of pizza base, pizza sauce I made up, which is just tomato puree, sugar, water and oregano. I've got some fresh mozzarella and I've got some pepperoni. Let's have a go and see if I can make pizza. Okay then. So yes, Trangia 27 I think it's called. That together, right. Burner in, we'll light that up and just give it a chance to warm up and bloom a little. So what I want to do is effectively use these like a little kind of oven, so these pots fit into one another. Yeah. So I'm going to use the bigger pot as my base, and I'm going to put tin foil spacers in there. And I'm going to put the other pot on top of that. So then there's a gap between the direct heat and this pot. And then when they're cooking, put the frying pan over the top. Effectively, hopefully, turning this into a little mini oven. That's the theory. And I've got a little GSI folding spatula, which I'm hoping is going to, you know, be able to lift said pizza out. I don't know if to oil this or not. I'm not going to for the first one, so I'm just going to put the bread in, and hopefully then, you know, when it's ready, yeah, that'll be able to lift it out. Right, so we're going to go a little tomato sauce, a little bit of this mozzarella. I've got enough to make 4 pizzas, so I'm not going to be overly generous with this, but just enough to cover the tomato sauce mostly. There we go. Right, and that'll do. Let's pop that on. Put the lid on. Right, I'm going to give that 5 minutes before I open the lid because I want to trap that hot air in there. Okay, Houston, we may have a problem. I see smoke. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. It's been 5 minutes exactly, which I think is probably about enough. Let's get this out and have a look. It's cold, isn't it? Let's see if we can get this out. Yep. Should have greased it. Damn, that's a shame. I'm just going to let it cool a minute. So, looks amazing, but well and truly stuck to the bottom. Right, what can we do about that? Let's see if a little knife can get in there. Yeah. It's loosened it. There we go. Pizza. So, lesson 1. Bottom of the oven's a little too hot, and I think a little bit of grease or a little bit of greaseproof paper is probably the way forwards. And maybe just turning the heat down on the Trangia itself a little. So I'm going to eat this. It's not too bad underneath. It's not a disaster, but room for improvement. Let's try again with number 2 once I've stuffed this in my face. That's good. So I've got a bit of greaseproof in my bag. I'm going to make a little circle and then just say bring the heat down a touch, and hopefully we'll go again. I say that was 5 minutes this, which was pretty much bang on time wise, but if I lower the heat a bit, maybe give it an extra minute, it'll be better. Right, piece of greaseproof, fold it in half, then on the folded corners, fold it diagonally, and repeat, and repeat, till you end up with a pointy thing. Put your pointy thing to the center of where you're going to be. We'll give it a touch more for good measure. Fold, cut, discard, keep the pointy end, unroll it, and you get a circle. Put said circle in Trangia. That should prevent any more unnecessary sticking. This is going to burn to buggery now, but it's okay, I'll scrub it later. Right, bread in. This actually will make it easier because we could just be able to pick them up and lift it out actually, so should have thought of that in the first place. Bit of pizza sauce, healthy dose of mozzarella, maybe just two pepperoni, the base on with its spacers, put the pizza on, good luck, put lid on. Oh, I didn't turn the heat down, you stupid boy. There's my thing. So yeah, the spacer thing, I'm just going to cut off a little bit of the flame. Just to regulate the heat a little bit. What's that called? Simmering. Put that back on. There we go. Right, 6 minutes is up. Let's have a little looky. Ooh. That needs a couple more. Yeah, definitely works putting the simmering on, but you've got to give it an extra minute or two. It's definitely working though, as a thing, and you know, and I use these thin flatbreads, but you could pretty much use anything. You know, you could use a mini naan, pita bread. You know, depends what sort of thickness base you want, but these flatbreads really work for a thin base. That last one, the base was really crispy, it was nice. It was just a job getting it out, but yeah, I think the greaseproof is going to solve that issue, and it was a little, it wasn't burnt, but it had like black spots on it on the base, so I'm hoping that slightly lower oven, as it were, that's going to be more of an even bake, you know, more melted on top and less crunchy on the bottom. But the last one was nice. It was just getting it out was the thing. But I think this is going to be good. Right, time's up. You ready? Careful with the steam. That looks awesome. Happy with that. So then, as I say, carefully lift it out. Deserve a cup of coffee. Put my little kettle on. So does it come off the greaseproof? Yes, it does. Lovely. There you go. Pizza done on a Trangia. Can be done. Underneath, not burnt. Top, melty melty. I'm a happy boy. Glorious. There you go. The Trangia system, once again, proving its versatility. Cheers. Well done. Well done, Sweden. It's a good thing. Those pizzas were bloody lovely. I've got 2 more to have, but I won't bore you with any more. Timings wise, as I say, 10 minutes with the simmering on was about right. 5 minutes without the simmering on. Any longer than that, you're going to burn it. Greaseproof is the key. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Cheers everybody. Thanks for watching. Please thumbs up the video if you like this kind of content. I've got a few Trangia cooking videos on this channel. Subscribe, have a look in playlists. There might be something for you there. But you know, in order for a video to do well, it requires thumbs up and comments and things like that. So you know, if you want to help me out in that regard, feel free. It'll be gratefully received. Thanks for watching. See you later. Nice.